In this week's court report, the former Pahrump Valley High School baseball coach, accused of 3 various charges of sexual misconduct with a minor under 14 years of age, has now been found not guilty on all 3 counts. Ray Wald was acquitted roughly 2 years after the initial charges were handed down. Wald was accused of forcing himself onto a 13-year-old he met at a local bar. According to court testimony, Wald was 21 years old at that time and was dating a 16-year-old when the alleged crime was committed. Wald was relieved of his duties as the school's junior varsity baseball coach, reportedly over those allegations. A local man arrested for grand larceny, transfer of a stolen vehicle, and obtaining money under false pretenses has at least 3 open cases against him in justice court, including offense involving a stolen vehicle, possession of a dangerous drug without a prescription, and failure to yield. Police arrested Nathan Shea after initially responding to a home on Wilson Road after reports of a stolen quad. Shea's cases have now been bound over to district court. The woman and man arrested in connection to the stabbing of an elderly woman at a residence on North Barney Street were in court again. Lila, Mabel, Ashmore, and David Metcalfe were also called separately in court to face various charges connected to attempted murder. Police say Ashmore was present during the attack and lied to investigators to cover up the crimes committed by Metcalfe. During Thursday's proceedings, Ashmore's attorney said Ashmore now will accept the offer of a plea deal. Both Ashmore and Metcalfe unconditionally waived a preliminary hearing, and both were bound over to district court with a court date set for September 19th. Both defendants were remanded back into custody. The Nye County Animal Control Officer arrested earlier this month, who's facing 3 preliminary charges of using and/or being under the influence of a controlled substance, battery on a peace officer, and resisting arrest, has been released on her own recognizance. Stephanie Lee Zane must, however, follow these strict conditions of her release. 1, no alcohol or illegal drugs. 2, no adverse contact with law enforcement. 3, no failures to appear in court. 4, set up random urinary analyses with the drug court and attend 1 Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous meeting per week for the pendency of the case. Zane also agreed to appear for her arraignment hearing on October 25th if her charges are not vacated. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.